These priests, these Pharisees, made the right application. They perceived that he spake of them. And it was for their benefit, wasn't it? They got it. They got the point. Tragically, they decided to do away with him. Listen. This is the terrible thing that happens in the thinking of Christians. Oh, I guess the Lord is talking about me. I guess the word of the Lord is talking about me. So I'm just not going to read those passages anymore. I'm just going to push him to one side. As Israel once said to the prophets, cease to have the Holy One before us. In other words, get God off our backs. And this was his people. You see how far one can go? It's a frightening thing indeed. To, instead of worshiping him as Lord, say, here I am, everything. You know, you first come across that word worship way back in the book of Genesis, when Abraham was planning to offer his only son Isaac in the command of God. And he said to the men as he left them at the foot of the mountain, we go yonder to worship. We're going to worship. He knew what he intended to do. And that was to offer up his child to the command of Jehovah. Not an easy thing, but it represented a complete surrender, a total surrender, absolute obedience to the direction that he got from God. Do we think of worship that way? Of giving not only the best, but giving all. Could you ask more of a father? Give me your son. That's what God did. And Abram said, yes, I'll go. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's not something I want to do. But I believe that God is able to raise him from the dead. God is able to do something that I don't understand. I know God can raise him from the dead after I put the knife in him. And even after the flames have consumed his body. Because he said to his servants before he went up in the mountain, we're coming back. Oh, hallelujah. We're coming back. My friend, when you put what you have on the altar, including yourself, before the Lord, there's a coming back in victory. I can assure you of that. As one who has many times been disobedient to the Lord, but has discovered that when one begins the path of obedience, there is a coming back in the demonstration of the victory life of the resurrection. How about it, friend?